Hi, I'm Nancy Plants. Welcome to another video. This is a continuation of the video I posted yesterday about food prep. I don't really food prep in the way that a lot of other people on social media, I guess, do, where they kind of make all their food on Sunday and for the whole week. I do like to cook a little bit every single day, and so I just wanted to show you some things that I put together today. I haven't had supper yet, and I'm going to tell you what I'm going to have for supper. But before I started even making my own supper, I did a couple things. So first of all, I made these lunches for Evan. So I made 2 of each thing because I'm going to have him for the next 2 days. So these are going to be his lunches. And this first thing is the roasted vegetables are underneath here, and I have some sliced up tofu dogs. So I sliced up 1 tofu dog and it went into both lunches. And this is some cantaloupe that I got at the farmer's market. Over here, this is a peanut butter and jelly roll-up, which I'm gonna slice in the morning. It likes to sit in the container in the fridge overnight and it'll hold together better for him. And then I slice it up into little pinwheels, and some frozen broccoli that I defrosted. Believe it or not, Evan really likes this, so I give this kind of thing to him for lunch pretty often. So these I just made or assembled. All right. Now, since I cut up this cantaloupe, I had to cut up the whole cantaloupe, so the rest of it is right here. And there's some star fruit on top. So that's just gonna be Evan and my kind of fruit for the next couple of days. We're gonna pick at it and have it for snacks. I might bring half of that in my lunch tomorrow if I feel like it. Okay? So I made that. The other thing that I made was this. This is just some cut up cabbage. And what I put is some salt, a little bit of black pepper, and lime juice all over it. And so this will kind of sit and get soft. And I'm gonna use this with my supper tonight, but I also will use it for a couple of days, making the same thing over and over again, which I'm gonna show you in a minute. And also I can throw that in a salad if I need to just finish it off. And I also wanted to point out that I only used 3/4 of that cabbage. And so the rest is going in here. That'll probably end up in a soup. And then I also saved the middle parts of the cabbage so that I can make broth this coming weekend. This is the other thing I made tonight, which is a tofu cream. So this is kind of like a stand-in for sour cream, or even a stand-in for ricotta. I don't really make it the same way every single time. I just use what I have on hand. But the point of this would be to have with this and this. I pointed this out in my last video. This was some chili and rice that I had made and kept in my freezer and took it out to thaw. I want to finish this off in the next couple of days. And the way that I'm going to do that is I'm going to make some wraps. So I'm going to put this and this, the beans and rice, some of the tofu cream. I got this tomato that a very dear friend gave to me. It's beautiful. I need to eat it because it's actually about to spoil. And then I have, you know, some other condiments and hot peppers and things that I can put on it. So that's what I'm about to eat for dinner right now. And I'm not going to show you how I put this together. I'm just going to put this stuff in a bowl and microwave it, and then microwave my wrap for like 10 seconds, and then just put it all together and eat it. That's it. And that's my story. So I have Evan's lunches all prepped, and in my fridge I have that sandwich that I showed you yesterday. That'll be my lunch for tomorrow. And if I'm feeling super energetic, I have like a brown banana in my fridge that I could make some oatmeal cookies with. But I'm not feeling super energetic, so that's probably not gonna happen. I might just make overnight oats tonight before I go to bed so that Evan and I can have a nice breakfast together. So, you know, this is kind of the way I food prep, and I don't normally spread this all out on the table and discuss it afterwards. Generally, after I finish prepping something, I throw it in the fridge. But I just wanted you to see, you know, all the things that I kind of pieced together tonight, and it really wasn't a heck of a lot of work. I do have some dishes to wash, but not many, just my cutting board and a rubber spatula and a knife and my food processor, because I didn't turn on the stove, I didn't cook anything, and I'm going to be just microwaving. Another thing I want to point out before we close out is, hey, check it out. That's my worm bin. I brought my worm bin back in the house because the weather cooled off a little bit. It was getting like real gross in the summer, and I just moved it outside and stopped composting for a while. But here I am, back at composting, and I keep the bin over here next to my little table that I prep on. And then I'll just dump my stuff into it, cover it with newspapers, and then put the lid back on my worm bin. So it works out pretty good, but I don't recommend having an indoor worm bin in the dead of summer because you will get fruit flies. It's guaranteed. All right, thanks for watching, and I think I'm going to do a couple more videos of this, just post them one day after another so you can follow along with what I do at night. As far as what I ate today, I ate that salad that I made, I ate the leftover curry, and I came home and ate some refried beans and salsa, and now I'm gonna have this kind of stuff here. So yeah, I mean, being vegan, it's kind of a pain in the ass because like it's hard to eat at restaurants and stuff, but if you don't mind cooking, it's not that bad, and you can just plan ahead and not have to be like cooking constantly. But if you're like me, you're making videos constantly. Yay! Subscribe.